So welcome to the Division 5 race today in Monza, Italy, and it's definitely gonna be an interesting one as always. It's a really fast circuit, pretty hard to overtake. Main straight is the best opportunity with DRS and ERS. It's not the easiest one. It might be kind of a DRS train in the race, but let's see how it goes. Let's see what kind of weather do we get in qualifying. Dry qualifying, it seems like. So let's see who gets out on track first. We have 17 drivers today. And the championship is looking like Merskati is leading by 23 points. Nico P2 with 87 points, so Merskati has 110 points, so 23 point lead for Merskati. And Maldonado is third with 58 points, and he has a gap to Nico of 29 points, so looking good for Merskati at the moment, but Nico is a fast driver, so let's see how that goes. Both of them are driving today. Let's see who's out on track first. I think it's Mike. This is interesting, not many cars getting out. Well, now there are some. Mike first out on track. Let's see what can he do today in this beautiful track. He's driving the Williams. And yeah. And now he's starting his lap. Let's see, he takes a wide exit out of Parabolic Hub, then opening up the DRS there. And just nicely through turn 1 and turn 2. Then it's just flat out through this part of the track, and then a quite heavy braking into turn 4 or 5. And then you have to stay away from that gravel. It's really easy to send the car into gravel. And then Lesmo 1 and Lesmo 2 keeps it in 5th gear, second DRS zone, and a back straight, or actually this is the second straight. Back straight is coming now, and now we are on the back straight. The back straight doesn't have DRS, but yeah, brake at the 50 meters and then just run wide on the exit, and you want to take the inside line actually, because that helps with the time. And it's a 1:18.8 straight away. Let's see if Kietas Masifara beats it by 4/10, and Woodsy goes into the wall, and that's it for his qualifying. Woodsy's out, so is Ryan. Both Mercedes out, and I think they are in the same place, if I'm right. At, I don't remember what that corner is, both on the exit. Yeah, so both Mercedes out of qualifying. Let's see Leon in the Renault. What kind of lap time can he set now? And it's P4 119.1. So Muscati has gone on to P2. See if someone is on the lap. Maybe Nico. Seems like it. Let's hope it's Burak gets out of the way. Yes, he gets out of the 9 nicely. Ooh, he goes a little bit wide. Nico goes a little bit wide. But still looking pretty good. Let's hope this car in front of him gets out of GMC Formula 1. He gets a slight slipstream from him. But yeah. He's revving quite a lot with his gear changes. Let's see what kind of lap time can he set. Can he stick it on pole? Oh, Vico goes into the inside line. Nico might have wanted to take that inside line. And he goes P2, 118.5. That last corner may have affected him when Nico... And X-Camel has retarded as well. But yeah, Nico goes P2. So Muscati and Nico pretty close. Or championship fighters. Let's see if someone is on a lap. Impact seems like he has started his lap now. So let's see what can he do. He's Muscati's teammate, and actually they're leading the constructor championship with Racing Point. So yeah, seems to be going great by actually 44 points, so they're pretty clear with the constructors. But let's see, where can Impact? Can he beat his teammates? He hasn't been able to do it many times this season. He's still fourth in the Drivers' Championship, but he's quite a lot of points behind his teammates. Let's see, where can he go? He takes a wide line toward Parabolica. He goes P4 just behind his teammate, not by a lot. Not by a lot. Is Nico on a lap? Nope. Mario's Formula 1 goes fastest. 118, what time is it? 118.3, 384. So, not by a lot. About 400s. But he goes on the pole. So, actually see Muscati on his outlap. Can he now challenge the current pole lap by Mario's provisional pole lap? Let's see. Might be able to. Muscati has had some bad luck the last races also, but he still recovered pretty nicely from all of them. No, Muscati take the wide line, and that might be this next lap invalidation, and it is. He pits. That's really fortunate for him. But yeah, his lap is ended like that. Let's see, Kotias Masifara, pretty new driver in Division 5. So let's see what he can do. He's currently P2 with quite a good lap, not about 500-600s down to Mario's. Let's see now, where can he go? Open up the DRS, let's see what kind of top speed can he hit. It's over 343 kilometers per hour. Little lock up into turn 1. See if he's gonna be up in sector 1. Has been seems like a pretty good lap. Team Revenge gets nicely out of the way. Let's see now, sector 1 time. Is he improving? No, he's 2/10 down actually. Let's see. That looks really good, but he goes onto the gravel. That might have cost him a lot of time. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think he has aborted. Yep, he's not using DRS. Okay. Let's see George on a lap. What can he do? He's improving my 700s into sector 1. In the McLaren. Quite a lot ahead of his teammate by 4/10. Let's see. Looking good so far for George. On the second straight, he's a 10th up. So, oh, that's the invalidation. Got a little bit too wide on that one. And yeah, it costed him. He was on quite a good lap. That might have been even P4. Merskati now on an out lap. He's gonna start his lap soon, so that's interesting. It's still 7 minutes in qualifying. I don't know if it's his third set of tires. We can actually see. Oh, actually we can't because he hadn't finished those laps. Maybe it's the same tire, but he invalidated his out lap. Oh, 50 viewers. Really nice to have 15 people watching here. Oh, 346 kilometers per hour. So that was actually, was it 3 kilometers per hour faster than Massey Forest? So yeah. See, he's improving by 1.5 tenths into sector 1. Seems to be going really well. He just keeps it out of the gravel. His toe needs to improve quite a lot to even be close to Massey Ferrari. I think about 4/10, but it might be possible. Oh, a little bit of snap and oversteer on the exit of Lesmo 2. See now, he's 2.5 tenths up into sector 2. He just needs to get the sector 2 right. It's not a long sector 3, the shorter sector on the track. I think so. I'm not too sure. I would be thinking so. Let's see. And he takes the inside line. Where is he gonna go? He goes P1, 1:18.3. What a fabulous sector 3 from him. Really good lap. He's by 4/10 on pole. Sorry, not 4/10, 400s. Wow. Nico goes P2. He's not far away. Let's see, Leon has finished his lap. Impact has invalidated. Let's see, Massey Ferrari on an out lap. Is Nico still on a lap? Nope. Let's see Massey Ferrari then. He's on out lap currently. But yeah, Merckx got quite an impressive lap from him. So yeah, seems to be going well for him, at least for now. He's maybe still goes out for one set of tires, but let's see Massey Ferrari now starting his lap. He's currently P4. Doesn't need to improve much to get even provisional pole. Let's see now, quite a lot of cutting the turn 1, but that's allowed really, and it gains time quite a lot. Let's see, is he improving into sector 1? No, he's 300s down, but he still can. Ooh, snap of oversteer outside of exit of turn 5. See Lesmo 2 now. Open up the second DRS zone. Is he gonna be up into sector 2? We're gonna see it soon. No, he's 3 tenths down. Yeah, thinks. He's really not got his 2 laps right. See Mario's Formula 1 now on outlap. He's gonna start his lap soon, and yeah, Masifara hasn't improved. Maybe I started a new lap. Yeah, I think so. Well, let's see Mario's. Let's see what kind of top speed can he achieve into turn 1, and it's 344 kilometers per hour, so a couple of kilometers per hour less than what Muscati got, but that is affected of course by the car setup. See, 700 up into sector 1, it seems to be going really great. If this keeps up, he might get provincial pole, but the Muscati is also on outlap. Nico still in the pits. See, now let's hope the Ferrari gets out of the way nicely, but he's gonna give Mario's a little bit of a tow. Or actually it was the McLaren. Yep, McLaren gets out of the way nicely. He's almost 2/10 up. Into sector 2, this seems to be going really well for Mario's. Seems to be easily provisional pole. But needs to get the sector 2 right. Let's remember Muscati has had a really good sector 3, but Masifara goes P1 by 4/10, quite a lot. Let's see, can Mario's take pole? No, he's P2. This last sector wasn't that great for Mario's. And yeah, Masifara, quite an impressive run under the 118s, first driver to go under 118s. So, let's see a Muscati on his outlap. And Nico has stayed in the pits, so he's not gonna use a set of tires again. Let's see now, Muscati starting his lap. He doesn't invalidate on parabolic exit this time. Let's see. Can he take the pole position? His rival is in P4 at the moment. Might have a good chance to take. So Mori goes a little bit wide, but still keeps it clean. Let's see now. He doesn't need to improve much to get P2. But yeah, let's see what kind of time can he set in the second. Already 600 down. That isn't looking great for him, but he can still make a lot of time. He taps the gravel, but I don't think that affected that much. Still pushing really hard. Open up DRS, second DRS zone, and there's 2 cars ahead. Let's hope they get away. Ooh, nicely, yes, off the tower we got. We match his time into sector 2 and he invalidated. Yes, invalidated the lap. So that's it. Maybe if he wants to start a new lap, he might, if he has enough fuel. Might be able to. Let's see. It's Masifara. No, Masifara is not on a lap. Yep, I think Muscati. Is he gonna still start a new lap, or is he gonna dive into the pits? Pits, yep. He's not gonna start a new lap, so okay. See if someone is still on. George hasn't made it. Leon on a lap. He's going to P6. And your championship rivals are next to each other on there. In qualifying, Muscati P3, Nico P4. Can Leon improve? Let's see. But Masifara, really good lap. Oh, Leon is almost 1.5 up. He might be able to even go with. Oh, he just took some advantage from that Red Bull. Can he even make it to P4 on the second row? Can he stick it on the second row? Let's see. It's a one. No, last sector wasn't that great for him. Doesn't even improve his time. Team Revenge, no, he has aborted his lap. Jesse Formula 1, he's really down today in qualifying. Yeah, I think that's it. Qualifying today. Yeah. That's it. Massive Farah on pole by almost 3/10. So, really great for him. So, let's see what kind of weather is there gonna be in that race. We don't know yet. So Massive Farah on pole position by over 3/10. Marius Formula 1 P2, Mercati P3, Nico P4. It's gonna be a good championship fight between these two guys. George P5, Leon P6, It's Pro P7, Mike P8, Team Revenge P9, Impact P10, Jesse Formula 1 P11, Vico P12, Twinman P13, Sammy P14, TNA BSFC P15, Woodsy P16, X Camel P17, Ryan P18. These three guys, I think, crashed into Ascari. So in the first minutes of qualifying, so I think that was it for these guys qualifying. So lead seems like it's gonna be interesting. Seems dry, at least for the start. Let's see how it goes. No, I think for the strategy it's gonna be a pretty easy soft to medium, or medium to soft for those guys outside top 10. But now the formation lap has started. So let's see the tires. Yep, couple of guys starting with mediums outside of the top 10. And yeah, of course top 10 starting with the softs. And then there is 6 guys on mediums. So Massive Farah leading. And trying to warm up his tires pretty aggressively. Ooh, Mercati almost spins it. The formation lap when he's trying to get some temperature into those tires. He keeps it though on the track. Let's see. formation lap is finishing now. The drivers are ready to go onto the grid. Yeah, there we can see the strategy that the game recommends, so soft medium. And I don't think anyone's going for soft hard unless it's a early safety car or something like that. But let's see now. Drivers are ready up, waiting for the grid to form. Still the last guys are going on through a grid. And really soon everything is ready to be going out, and we are gonna get green flags soon. And it's 5 lights and we are away, but there's a lag. Let's wait for a moment. Let's see when they actually are going for it. Now they are away. Seems like Massifera got a pretty decent start. No, actually, it wasn't that great. Merskati has got a really good start. They're going 3 wide into turn 1. Let's see who's gonna get ahead. Oh, Merskati needs to run a little bit wide. Merskati and Marios Formula 1 still fighting for the lead there. Marios Formula 1 takes P2. Merskati is P2. Massifera P3. Massifera really going for it for Merskati, but he backs out. What has happened at the back? Jesse Formula 1 losing some positions. Oh, there's McLaren going wide of George. Let's see now. Seems like it's gone pretty well for... I don't even know if anyone has damage. Well, let's look for a lead fight now. So Marios, Merskati, Massifera and Nico has stayed in P4. He hasn't been able to gain places like his teammate did. Oh, Merskati has gone wide. Has gone wide. Now he has dropped to P6. I don't know what happened there, but he has gone just through it. Through the gravel. Merskati is now down to P6. Got that really good start, but then something happened to him. Let's see, can he make up these places what he just lost? Let's see the position changes. Oh, Itspura has had a really good start. He's gone up 3 places. It's really close to through this field. Oh, Merskati goes into the gravel a little bit again. Can he needs to get past these guys. He doesn't seem to be getting past right now. And there's quite a gap between Nico and Massifera, so Nico seems to be dropping back a little bit, at least for the moment. It's really close too. Massifera now really close to Marios, and DRS is actually gonna be available on this lap, or actually no, it's not gonna be on the main straight yet. But is Massifera still going for it? He's used all of his ERS. He pulls up to the outside. They're going side by side into turn 1. Marios leaves just enough room, and Massifera takes P1 back. Let's see there. Might getting past impact. Merskati is still down in P6. Really close fight between these two guys. Let's see, can Marios with DRS now pull back? He has a lot more ERS than what Marios has. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Leon has got a penalty, probably a 3-second one. Marios inside 5/10. See if is Marius gonna try and overtake on this main straight. He's not using his DRS, but DRS is open of course. He's closing in on Massifera quite a lot. Is he gonna go for the inside? No, he backs out. Massifera big log up there. Massifera really struggling with his ERS levels. It's gonna be hard for him to keep Marios behind. Nico 1.1 second behind these guys. Merskati still in P6 and actually, yeah. So that mistake was really costly to Merskati. Massifera almost loses it on the exit. Marios is now using his ERS. Is he gonna go for it? Not yet, but Massifera's his light at the back of his car is flashing. That means that he's under 10% of ERS. George and Tim gets 3-second penalties for exceeding track limits. And Nico is also inside the DRS now, so it's easier for him to keep Puro behind. Now, can Marios do an overtake on Massifera now? Seems to be going to be pretty easy overtake. Yep, this Massifera has no ERS left. Absolutely zero ERS. But now he has time to gain his ERS and just be in Mario's DRS. Quite a train. Merskati pretty close to Leon. Marius has been able to pull quite a big gap, and actually Massifera isn't able to save his ERS. He just needs to use it to keep in with Marius. Actually Nico is pretty close to him at the moment. And security yellow flag, and that's Leon out of the race. Let's see. Oh, we have spun it into that corner, and it's a full safety car. Let's see what the leaders do. Is Marius gonna box? No, he doesn't, but Massifera does, so different strategies. And is Massifera going for the hard compound tires? And Nico pitting as well. It's Puro pitting. Merskati pitting as well. So almost everyone pitting apart from Marios. Oh, where is Massifera? Yep, he's on the hard compound tires. Let's see. So a couple of guys for the mediums and couple for hards. So yeah, let's see how this one plays out. Merskati has gone onto the mediums and Massifera is the only one from the leaders to go onto the hards. The mediums are gonna be pretty tricky to the end from now, but they might be able to do it. But hards are gonna be pretty safe now to the end. So Mario still leading without beating Team Revenge hasn't beat as well yet, but let's see. So actually no Mario's pits. That's gonna lose him a lot of time. That was really weird. Really weird from Mario's. He's gonna drop to last. He's gonna drop to last. What is he gonna do now? That was a really weird situation. Yep, he has dropped last. Why didn't he box last lap? When everyone else boxed. Not too sure, but he's last now. And he was leading the race. And now he's last. Oh, well, he has a lot to make. But no, Team Revenge leading it. And actually Nico is behind Muscati at the moment. I don't know why, but something has happened probably in the pits. Is the safety car gonna go in this lap? It might well be. Drivers are warming up their tires pretty aggressively. Yep, safety car in this lap. Team Revenge is leading, so he will control the pace. Let's see. He is going really slowly, and actually Vico goes wide. And he's really punching up the field there. Couple of guys needs to go really wide. It's going everyone warming up their tires. When is Team Revenge gonna go? Let's see when he puts the throttle down. Would he get a 5-second penalty and actually a spun? No. Oh, Jesse has overtaken him. That's not allowed yet. What has Jesse done? That's definitely not allowed, but he has done now. And Jesse is leading, but does not before the start finish line or even the green flags. So that might be a penalty, and Nico has actually needed to cut turn 1. Muscati has dropped a couple of places. Still keeps it though ahead of Mike. Oh, Muscati has damage. There's front wing. Nico is going. Nico is struggling as well. Does Nico have damage as well? Oh, let's hope these ones don't come together. Does Nico have damage? I don't really know. But Jesse is leading. That was really weird. Still that safety car restart. Oh, Team Revenge has a slide. The exit. Massifera gets past Vico. Let's see if now if Nico has damage. No, Nico doesn't have damage, so Muscati not looking great. As he has damage. This front wing, is he gonna box? No, he still stays out. Oh, there's a front wing. Flying. Team Revenge pitting now. It's Pro pitting as well. Mario's Formula 1 has made up quite a lot of places. Muscati is ahead of these guys. But he's ahead of Nico as well. Of course he has mediums and those guys are, but he has damage as well, so it doesn't that much of an advantage. Yep, he's still staying out and the pace is looking pretty good even with the damage. DRS is enabled now. So the 10th lap. And sector 3 yellow flags. It's Perot's turn, I think. Is it on the exit? Yes, it is. And VSC out. VSC is out. So VSC is still out on the track, and now VSC has ended. So yeah, let's see. Mike has done overtaken Vico. Of course, he has quite a big tire advantage. And Massifera and Jesse Formula 1 going for it. But Massifera touched the back of Jesse. I don't know if he got damage for that. Doesn't seem like it. Jesse's still leading. Massifera now really close. With DRS he should be able to make that overtake. Ooh, he has a little big snap of oversteer on the exit. That might have affected him. He has no ERS left. But he still wants to take the lead, and I think he's gonna do it. Oh, actually, Mike has gone around the outside. It does soft tires, but Mike goes a little bit wide. But yeah, Mike leading with those, of course, with that big tire advantage. Let's see, Muscati has overtaken Vico now. He seems to have a really good pace, even though he has damage on his front wing. And actually Nico has, his championship rival is down to P13. He has picked it for new mediums. Maybe he has good damage or something like that. I don't really know. He has dropped back quite a lot. Let's see now, Massifera still close to Mike, who has still quite a big tire advantage, but he definitely needs to box. No, Massifera isn't close enough yet. Of course, I think Mike is gonna pull a little bit away from these guys. Muscati is P4 at the moment. So, let's see. What can he do? X Camel overtakes Twin Man. Actually, let's go look that one. Yep, X Camel has passed Twin Man. Mario's is already up to 8. Nico sets the fastest lap with those new mediums. Massifer, though still keeping it in the DRS of Mike, even with the big tire advantage to Mike. And that is of course helping Massifer. Massifer still really low on ERS. He's using it every second he can. Samibo retires from the race. Yes, I think it's yeah, it's again same corner as we have seen couple of guys retard. And actually TNE has no retard, yep. He spun, he hasn't retired. No damage. He's dead last now. And yeah. Massifer might win this race. Though Merskati is his only threat, but he has a broken front wing, but of course tire advantage, at least at the start. And Merskati has actually catch Jesse now under the 1 second margin. Merskati doesn't have much ERS as well. Oh, Merskati goes really wide. I think the front wing affected there a lot. Can he take the DRS of Jesse? I'm not too sure if he got it or not. Actually, the detection shown is gonna be, I think it there. They might have just got it. No, he didn't. Okay, it's out of the DRS now. And Massifer still keeping it in the DRS of Mike. Mike has been able to pull away. Yet, at least. X-Camel and Twin Man again. Going into turn 1. So he's gonna make it in front, and it's X-Camel overtaking Twin Man this time. And his teammate is quite a lot of back as he sets the new fastest lap. See Merskati now. Can he overtake Jesse? Jesse gets a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. So almost everyone has one. Apart from Massifer in the lead. Actually in second place. Of the lead group. Now Merskati is pretty close. He might be able to do it on the main straight. He just keeps it clean through this last corner and doesn't get that great of an exit. Turns on the ERS but turns off it straight away. Is he gonna go for it? Jesse has a lot of ERS, he isn't using it, so I don't think Jesse is gonna really defend this one. Yep. I know Merskati is ahead of Jesse. So P3 from Merskati. Can he catch now? So can he catch now Massifer? With his main rival Nico is in P11, so he doesn't seem to be getting any points today. So still looking pretty good to Merskati. And Massifer hasn't had that much of points. And Timmerman just retired and it's a VSC. VSC, our second VSC today. Yeah. Let's see. This been some kind of, yeah, actually, yeah, it was because of Timmerman's retirement. George has been overtaken by Vico. And Marios is in P7 at the moment. Yeah, might be able to get Oh, and as we see a couple of guys going onto the pits, and as we see also Mario's kinda easy overtaking George. Yeah, so now I think Mike beat it, yeah, and Jesse as well, and Vico as well. So they're boxing now. Let's see. Oh, and Jesse hits straight away the back of Mike, and that's his front wing well broken now. That's really fortunate. Unfortunate for Jesse. Just made a pit for new soft, and now his front wing is destroyed. Don't know whose mistake that one was. Massifer still leading, and Merskade doesn't seem to be catching him with that broken front wing. Even though there's a tire advantage for Merskade. Sector 2 yellow flags. Not too sure what has happened. It seems like maybe Ryan has... Yep, he has spun it into Lesmo 1. Or actually before Lesmo 1. Still many laps to go, but don't seem to be a great race today for Mercedes. But yeah. Two-in-man pits. Merskati gets a 3-second time penalty again. Might be in threat from Mario's. Let's see penalties. Yep, he has 6 seconds. So for now it seems like Marios might not be able to catch him, but there's many laps to go. It needs to be under 3 seconds. Marios to be ahead of Merskati. Nico gets a 3-second time penalty. He's currently up into P10. Massive are looking really comfortable in that lead, even though Merskati has been able to pull a couple of tenths away from him and Basifara, and Ryan retires into the pits as it was not going well for him in this race. Marios is catching Merskati. Marios is really catching him. Needs to get under 3 seconds to take that P2 from Merskati. Sector 1 yellow flag. What has happened there? I don't really know. There's still yellow flags. Oh, it's them. Mercedes maybe. No, actually, yeah, it's the retard of car of Ryan. Massifer leading, and he has been able to pull a couple of cents from Merskati again, and Marios is now under 3 seconds to Merskati, so Marios seems to be getting P2 today if he doesn't pick up another penalty. Impact really close to George. Seems to be going to be pretty good points for Racing Point today again. So let's hope they get good points today. Yeah, Mario's getting that gap down to Merskati. Marios is really catching Muscati. Might be able to overtake him on the track. And actually, Muscati might be in trouble with... he is actually with trouble. He might even drop to P5 with those 6 seconds of penalties. 7 laps to go still. And Muscati seems to be still keeping the championship lead in this race. Massey Ferrari seems to be picking up some good points today. As he only has 9 points, so he will be going up the table quite a lot. Massey Ferrari seems to be really great today in Monza. Yeah, Jesse has dropped to P9 with that front wing damage. If those still stays out, he can score some points. There's good fight for P3, or actually P2. Now Marios is right behind Muscati. With that front wing damage, I don't know if Muscati can really defend him. Yeah, I think Muscati dropping back in this race all the way to P5, but his teammate might be able to get P2 because he doesn't have any penalties. So still good points for racing points. And Muscati still seems to be extending his advantage on this championship, and Marios goes down the inside of Muscati and an easy overtake for Marios. Such a speed advantage. And sector 2 yellow flags. Vico is around. He's still continuing. Does he have damage? Can we see it? Nope. Nico has overtaken Jesse, so Nico seems to be in the points now, in 8th place. Muscat is still in 3rd. Of course, there's 6 seconds of penalties. Let's see what these guys have. George has 6 seconds of penalties as well, so I think Impact is gonna get P2. Muscati P... yeah, so Massey Ferrari is probably gonna win it. But as we saw now, Muscati going for it again. Muscati has overtaken Marios again, but Marios got a pretty good exit. That's a really hard. Lesmo 1 is a really hard corner to overtake. So he's still behind. Let's see. Can Marios now overtake Muscati? No, he still is behind of him. Let's see, Marios just needs to be clear he doesn't get another penalty to him. Multi sets the fastest lap, 1:20.7. And Impact has overtaken George. Actually, they're going side by side. We have 2 really good battles now. Let's go with this one again. Marios Formula 1 takes P2 back from Muscati. Let's go back with this fight now. Yeah, Impact has made it past George. Oh, and Muscati still, they're fighting really hard with Muscati and Marios Formula 1. to the little Muscat is pretty good, even though he has damage. So he's still making good progress, but that penalty is really hurting him at the moment. Wanting George run into the back of Impact. Maybe Muscat is trying to play the team game to get Impact past Marios on the track. Masifara has been able to pull a 5-second gap with these guys fighting. It's a really good fight going on now. Still Marios is behind Muscati. I think Muscati is really trying to push Marios to his limits so that Marios is gonna take a penalty. 3 laps to go now. And security yellow flags. Is Marios gonna go for it with Muscati again? He's gonna probably go for the outside, yes, but Muscati brakes really late and keeps it in front of Marios. What happened to George? George has dropped back. Has he had some kind of contact? Maybe. I missed that completely. Ooh, it's a really good fight for P2. These three drivers, and Impact is probably gonna get it because of those penalties. Forced penalties can always be removed, so we will see. I think Rico has had a problem at the exit of turn 2. Let's see now. Is Impact gonna overtake Marios? Pull-ups. The outside Marios a little bit pushed him, and Impact needs to go long, needs to go wide, and he has now lost a lot of time. But Muscat is still in P2. As we have yellow flags on every sector. Sector 2 only now. Okay. Oh, we are on the penultimate lap. And it's a really good fight for P2. But as it seems like Impact is gonna get it because of those penalties, but you never know if they're gonna be removed. And Mario's still behind Muscati on the track, at least, as Jesse gets a 3-second time penalty. Let's see now, can Marios now overtake Muscati? The both are really low on ERS. They're gonna go side by side in the turn 1. Impact has dropped back. Sector 3 yellow flags. Oof. That was really close between these guys, but Muscat is still ahead of these guys. And now Marios has pushed Impact a little bit wide. Impact just needs to take no risk, and he's gonna PP2 in this race quite easily. And just stay behind these guys. Massifer still a really big lead, 6 seconds, 6 and almost 7 seconds. So yeah, looking great for him. It seems like Muscat is gonna finish P2 on the track, but Impact is gonna take it from him. Massey Ferrari now through Parabolica. He has been really good this race. P1 in qualifying and P1 in the race itself. He wins the Italy Monza GB. Is P1. Let's see now. Impact is gonna take P2. Mario's Formula 1 takes P3. Muscati is 4th. And I think Mike is gonna be 5th today. Yep. X-Camel P6. George spins it. The finish line. P7. Nico and his teammate going for it. But Nico's is ahead. Jesse Formula 1 takes the last point. And Woodsy is P11. What a really good race from Massey Ferrari today. Really impressive from him. Let's see if we can get some interviews on board. So let's see if we can get someone for the top 3 from interviews. So Massey Ferrari, Impact, and who was the third one? It was Mario's. So Massey Ferrari wins the race. Impact is P2, Mario's P3, Muscati P4, Mike P5, X-Camel P6, George P7, Nico P8, Twinman P9, Jesse P10, and takes the last point. Woodsy has the fast lap, and P11, TNE BCFC takes P12, Rico P13, and the rest of the guys have retired from the race. Let's see if we can get anyone into interviews or do we not get anyone. Let's see. From the top 3 we are on it. Doesn't seem like it at the moment. See if someone wants to do interviews. Okay, Mario's Formula 1 can't do. Let's see if Impact can't do interviews, so let's see if Massey Ferrari can do one. Let's see if Massey Ferrari wants to do one. Otherwise we are gonna end the stream soon if he doesn't answer me. So Massey Ferrari, if you are listening, please answer me in Discord if you want to do an interview or not. Let's wait for a little bit longer if he wants to do an interview, but let's wait for a minute or so. If he doesn't answer, then we are not gonna do it. yeah, I think we are not getting anyone on board with interviews from the top 3, so we're gonna just end it right here now. Thank you everyone for watching. We had quite a lot of viewers today. I think that we had 15 at the top. That was pretty great. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and see you next week. So bye for now.